With high yearly salaries, incredible job security, and flexible work schedules, dentistry is a very enticing field to go into. But it is not all rainbows and butterflies. Unless you're in pediatrics, in which case there's actually a lot of rainbows and butterflies. But with the chronic lower back pain, repetitive schedules, plus the 4 years of school that you're going to have to take after college minimum, along with the nearly $300,000 of student loan debt, there are definitely some solid arguments why you may not want to go into dental school. But even putting all those things aside, there are some types of people that dentistry is just not the right fit for you. So let's talk about 5 types of people that should not go into dentistry. Please note before I even get started that the goal of this video is not to scare you away from becoming a dentist or going into the dental field, but rather after you watch this video, you'll be able to think about whether or not dentistry is really the right fit for you. All right, let's go. Type number 1, not completely committed to dentistry. The average person changes their career 5 to 7 times in their lifetime. With the student loans of nearly $300,000 that I mentioned earlier, dental students and dental professionals don't really have the luxury of changing careers a few years down the road. While some dentists are able to pay off the student loans pretty quickly, a typical repayment plan is at least 10 years, like minimum, with most repayment plans being more around 20 to 30 years. So once you go into dental school and you get all those student loans, you're in it for the long haul. Person number 2, someone who must specialize. Or saying it another way is someone who could not see themselves enjoying being a general dentist. There are lots of people who pursue dentistry because they've had some major dental procedure in their life, whether that be braces from an orthodontist or maybe wisdom teeth extraction from an oral surgeon, maybe a gum graft from a periodontist, lots of options. But then those students go into dental school with this dream and plan of specializing, which is great, by the way. Love it. I'm one of those students myself. But the fact of the matter is that not everyone gets the opportunity to specialize. Only about 21% of dentists are specialists. And some dental residency programs or dental specialist programs are very competitive to get into. For example, if you want to go into orthodontics, which is one of the more common specialties that I hear, and therefore one of the more competitive to get into, you're gonna have to really keep your grades up, like really high. Like I'm talking top of the class in dental school. So if you're wanting to be an orthodontist and you weren't able to keep your grades up, then you're stuck in a job that you don't even like. So if you feel like you are one of those people that are completely set on specializing, I'm not saying don't apply to dental school. What I'm saying is figure out if you can also enjoy general dentistry. Go and shadow a general dentist and start to create good relationships and good experiences there so that you can also see yourself being a general dentist. If you want to specialize, own it, be proud of it, be excited, but all I'm saying is you also got to realize that general dentistry is also an option that you may have to fall back on. All right, I think you get the idea. Let's move on. Number 3, you don't like working with your hands. If you don't like working with your hands, why are you applying to dental school? I'm hoping this is very obvious. If you are someone who would prefer sitting at a desk and typing on a computer all day, no hate, that's fine, but dentistry is probably not the place for you. As a dentist, you're gonna be drilling and filling teeth all day, every day, grafts, extracting teeth, which, fun fact, takes an insane amount of forearm strength. So bottom line, if you don't like working with your hands, then dentistry is not for you. Person number 4, you don't want to be a leader. In an average stereotypical office, you're going to have multiple hygienists, multiple dental assistants, a few front office workers who are all going to look up to you as the main leader. Not to mention all the patients you're going to see too. You call the shots, you create the treatment plans for every patient, you are responsible for whatever happens in your office. Now, not everybody likes to be a leader, not everyone wants to be a leader, and definitely not everyone are natural born leaders. And I'm not saying that needs to be the case. But if you just don't like being a leader, there are avenues for you to go down that can help you minimize that leadership role in your career. However, you're still going to be a leader in some capacity, so you kind of just need to own it. And if you really are not able to do that, if you're not able to own up that you're going to be a leader, then a lot of aspects of dentistry are going to be really difficult for you. Therefore, dentistry maybe isn't the best fit. Person number 5. The last kind of person that we're going to talk about today are those who can't handle failure and or constructive criticism. In order to succeed in dental school, you're really going to have to develop the skill to be able to receive constructive feedback and be able to capitalize on what you hear and capitalize on what you learn. This is such an important topic that even dental schools know that the best students are those who can do this. So one of the popular interview questions is one that will cause you to reflect or tell them about a time where you had to overcome adversity, or talk about a time where you received feedback from maybe a coach or a teacher and how you reacted to that. Those who succeed throughout dental school and in their dental career are those who are able to develop this skill and to use it with extreme precision. If you can't or won't take criticism well, then dentistry is probably not for you. All right, I hope I didn't scare too many of you too much. Dentistry is great. I am a dental student and I love dentistry. I don't regret it for 1 second, but I also know that it's not for everybody. If you're currently a pre-dental student and you're nervous about choosing dentistry as a career, then let me know in the comments. Let's have a chat about it. Let me talk with you about maybe some of your concerns, and maybe I can clear up some of your confusion, or maybe we can come to the conclusion that dentistry really isn't for you. But let's talk about it, and let me know what you want to see in future videos, and I'll see ya in the next one.